Good evening. Come on in. We like to be close like family in the town of Gilbert, so we're glad you're here. Feel free to fill in along the sides, and we're always okay if people need and feel comfortable coming down and sitting. Not that anybody has to sit on the floor, but if you wanted to, there's space up here. Welcome to our favorite event of the entire month, our Student Citizen of the Month Awards. I want to let you know, both as parents and as educators and family members who are supporting our youth, we estimate we have 80,000 school-aged children in the town of Gilbert. So the fact that your child is here tonight really does say something incredible about the youth in Gilbert. So thank you for being the kind of people that show up and that support the youth of Gilbert. A big round of applause to each and every one of you. Like many of you in your schools, we do follow the pillars of character in the town of Gilbert. And this month's pillar we'd like to draw your attention to is citizenship. What a perfect pillar for the month of November, as we've just wrapped up an election season. So thank you for doing that. We have two sponsors for this event, both Sal's Gilbert Pizza. Raise your hand if you've been to Sal's. You know why I'm excited about that then. Anybody who puts pasta on pizza wins for me. That's good. And so really grateful for them. True community partners who support on so many levels the town and our residents here. And also Nitro Live, where they mix ice cream and science. And I don't think anything could go wrong when you mix ice cream with anything. So grateful for their continued partnership. We have a special love and affection in the town of Gilbert for our teachers. Teachers are doing the most important job in the town of Gilbert. If you are an educator or work with our schools in some capacity, will you please stand or raise your hand? A lot of them gave up their seats. Stand and be recognized. Thank you. This is where I think they call other duties as assigned. Isn't that right? So thank you, teachers, for taking time out of your personal time to be here. We have an amazing town council, and I'm so proud of them. I am the mayor, Jen Daniels. We have our vice mayor, Bridget Peterson, our council member, Jordan Ray, council member, Eddie Cook, council member, Victor Peterson, and council member, Jared Taylor. Also, Councilmember Scott Anderson is excused tonight. I think he's calling into our meeting, so he will be participating by phone a little bit later tonight. As we recognize our teachers, will you help me? Are you okay with helping me? Okay, come on up. You look beautiful. Thank you for being here. Tell us your name.
Ellie.
Ellie. All of the names of the teachers that submitted for Student Citizen of the Month, their names are in here. Ellie, can you pick one of the names out? And I know if you don't pick your own teacher's name, it's okay. She'll still love you, or he will still love you. Tell us who you got. Mr. Cornell from Campo Verde High School. Is Mr. Cornell here? Oh, okay. You are the winner. Come on down.
Great job, Ellie. Thank you.
Ellie, you just helped Mr. Cordell win a gift card. I think it's to Nitro Live last time I checked. So thank you. And again, thank you for helping us celebrate these wonderful students. We do this really efficiently. We know we have a full house tonight, and again, grateful for your participation. In case you were wondering what in the world was going on in here just before you came in, we have a delegation from our sister city in Antrim, Newton Abbey, Northern Ireland in town for this week. It's also Gilbert Days this week. I don't know if you guys knew that there was going to be a lot of road closures and a parade tomorrow on Saturday morning, so heads up. But we're so proud of this relationship that we have with our sister city, and we do a student exchange every year with them, both for our Northern Ireland sister city and also for our Lashan, China, sister city. And so for those of school-age kids in here, if you think it might be really cool to learn about another culture and to experience for 3 weeks what that might be like in either Ireland or China, you keep your eyes out for the application so that you can be one of our student exchange, because you are exactly the kind of kids that we want to go represent the town of Gilbert as you go to overseas and help teach them about our culture and also learn about theirs. So just wanted to give you an update on what in the world we were doing in here. That mayor that was here, he had on a lot of jewelry. He looked really fancy. I felt kind of underdressed next to Mayor Michael Antrim. All right, so our group one is our elementary school students who go to a school that starts with either A, Ashland Ranch Elementary, all the way to I, Islands Elementary. So if you go to an elementary school and you're one of our student citizens of the month from those schools, A to I, we want you to come on down because you are our group one. Come on down. And you can stand by Councilmember Ray. And then you're on TV the whole time. Vice Mayor Peterson will be reading the names, and if we pronounce a name incorrectly, we want you to correct us. That's important to us that we get that name right. So please don't hesitate to let us know if we get it wrong.
Oh,
yes, thank you. Perfect. Lauren, raise your hand. Lauren Oxford is a tremendous member of our team, our digital team. She will be taking the professional pictures that will be both on Facebook and on Flickr this evening. And parents, when your child comes down, or siblings, I always give the phone to my 15-year-old, but when you're ready for your student's award, please feel free to come here in this area. That's the best spot to take the picture. All right, Vice Mayor.
Thank you, Mayor. We'll start this evening with Gracie Gray from Ashland Ranch Elementary. London, if I get your name wrong, please correct me. London Larate from Bridges Elementary. I know, come on up, London. I know London's mom, and London has actually helped volunteer when we have done feeding families at the Gilbert Farmers Market, too. Look up at the camera, London. There you go. Lily Grace Severson from Burke Elementary. Severson, excuse me. Lily Grace Severson from Burke Elementary. Thank you, Lily. You got Carol Ray? Okay. Preston Malam from Carol Ray Ranch Elementary. Milam. Preston Milam from Carol Ray Ranch Elementary. I love when the kids are willing to tell us. You're wrong, Vice Mayor. Rachel Garland from Centennial Elementary. No, Rachel? Mason Glame from Centennial Elementary. Or is it? Addison Hoover from Chaparral Elementary. Chacon. See, you can see it. Cruz Chacon from Christ Greenfield Elementary. Grady Sanders from Eduprise School. Where's Benjamin Moreno from Gateway Point Elementary. Sophia Gonzalez from Gilbert Elementary. Bodie Vega from Highland Park Elementary. Adeline Wyatt from Higley Traditional Academy. And Giselle Rubio from Houston Elementary.
Group 2 is the rest of our elementary school students. And parents and family, we understand tonight is a school night. So if you need to leave after your child's award, please feel free to do so. And while we'll do the transition, we'll just give you a little heads up when we're going to start. But Group 2, all of our rest of our elementary school students, come on down.
Thanks so much, Lily. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Good night. Thank you. Valerie, this is perfection.
Okay.
So easy. And look, it's only 10 minutes.
That's a nice one. Yeah. Judy was like, hey, less work for me.
I know.
I
That's
said
what I
shorter.
thought.
I didn't say short. I said shorter.
And we don't want it. It's just school and night.
Yeah, it's
That's it.
perfect. Yeah.
That's perfect.
I
And
was
then she
gonna
did the
say, I
double
know some-
columns.
Oh, perfect. There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so just don't take a photo, right? Okay, cool. Oh no, that's totally fine.
Thank you. You think they can't get a copy of our Constitution?
Give them a second.
Sure they can. It's a pretty book.
Isaac Verkest from Leading Edge Academy. I do. Jake Ritter at Mesquite Elementary. Jordan Jones from Neely Traditional. Uh-oh. I just hit the computer. Sorry. Thank you.
Exactly.
Amanda Tran from Oak Tree. No, Amanda. Tony Madrill from Patterson Elementary. Otto Nelson from Pioneer Elementary. All right. Last name. Who's my Spanish speaker?
Paredes.
Paredes.
Yeah, in Spanish, every vowel is exact same. Paredes. No pressure.
Jose Elias Paredes.
B minus?
Come on.
It's all phonetic and Spanish. Every A is ah, every I is E, every E is
Well, I
Spanish
took
with
4
a
years of
Japanese accent. Hey,
French.
that's phonetic too. Pretty much every language.
I took 4 years of French before you were born, Victor.
No.
Ellie Thiel from Power Ranch Elementary. Oh, that's Ellie that pulled the name for us. Yay, Ellie. Cassandra Schmidt from Riggs Elementary. Jack Ballard from Santan Elementary. I like Jack's, yeah. He's like a. Janiyah Hardy from Settlers Point Elementary. Jason Koyad from Spectrum Elementary. Did I get your name wrong, Jason? Coolyard. Coolyard. Jason Coolyard from Spectrum Elementary. Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Sorry. He's being picked on by the council members here.
It's not as easy as it looks.
Peanut
friends.
gallery.
It's not as easy as it looks.
We've just kind of made it the vice mayor. Maylee Chambers from Town Meadows Elementary. We kind of just made it the vice mayor. Eli Zilke from Val Vista Lakes Elementary. It's just ELI. I think it's Eli. Did I say your name right? Yes? How do you say your name? Eli Zilke. Yes. Thank you. And Brady Glasscock from Weinberg Elementary. Last one.
Our last group is our junior high and high school students, so come on down. And they're all taller than me, so come on down.
One more, Councilmember Peterson. One more.
All right.
You're on the short timers. You're like coasting out of here.
I'm a little chunky. Do you know what that even means? Or is that like a Mormonism?
It's a Mormonism.
Like
I
your
would
trunk
when I
is
would
always
go to,
packed?
I would go to campaign meetings at Lucinda's house, and it would be a Mormon joke or a Mormon story. And Mayor Lewis would always make a point to explain it to me
Explain.
because I was the only non-Mormon in the room. Oh. Ready? Isabel Richardson from ASU Preparatory STEM Academy. Is that why you guys are here? That's why. Stephanie. Yep. You think so? That's what I was thinking. Our friends from ASU are in the back of the room, Mayor. Stephanie Salazar. Traken Cash from Campo Verde High School. Did I get that right? Yes?
Jen, you're not even close.
Come on, come on. We agree on a lot. We agree on a lot. Ethan Yaw from Cooley Middle School. Oh,
How does she know?
one of her boy's friends.
No surprise, it's not Jessica.
Where are yours? Ryan Woods from Gilbert Classical Academy. Look at how tall he is. There you go. Hold your plaque up. There you go. Catherine Martin from Gilbert High School. Hi, Principal Stroud. He was double duty tonight. He was here for Sister Cities and Student of the Month. Logan Bach, Higley High School. No Logan? Colton Jameson from Leading Edge Early College. Dylan Liu from Leading Edge Early College. I don't even think I'll try. Caitlin Reinhold from Mesquite High School. What do you think? All right, I'm going with both of you. Javante Kidd from Mesquite Junior High. Okay, did we get it right? Javiante. Javiante Kidd from Mesquite Junior High. These two advised me.
It was my fault. I didn't know what to do with two consonants. I'm sorry.
You're good, you're fine. Dylan Hagen from Payne Junior High. Hogan? Oh, no more? Okay. I have two more names. We're good. Thank you. Sometimes I can't see, so.
They were afraid Bridget was going to butcher their name.
That does conclude our Student Citizen of the Month portion of our meeting. Our regular council meeting will begin in just a couple minutes. Thank you again for coming.
I have a tank top on. Scout members and troop leaders, can I get you to come down to the front of the chamber, please? Scout members and troop leaders, can I get you to come down to the front of the chamber, please?
Seeing you.
Now I know.
Hi, nice to see you.
Jared.
Thanks again for speaking at that event in Polly recently. Oh, okay.
So why don't you come back at some point?
Anytime.
Do a tour or
Anytime.
something.
I would love to give you a tour.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Thank you.
Have a nice rest of your evening.
You too,
Thanks for being here.
Welcome to our November 15th, 2018 Town Council meeting. Thank you all for being here. And for those who stuck out through Student Citizen of the Month, through our proclamation ceremony with our sister city, and also now for our regular meeting. At this time, we have a good-looking group of scouts in the room. We're grateful that you're here, and I'll turn the time to Vice Mayor.
Thank you, Mayor. We have Raymond here to lead us in the Pledge of Allegiance, and then we'll introduce all of our great scouts to us, okay?
Audience, please arise. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Start by introducing yourself and give us your troop number or your rank.
Okay. My name is Raymond Lyons, and I'm on my rank star.
I'm Kurt Nelson. I'm an assistant scoutmaster with Troop 189.
I am Asher Vanderpool, and I am currently a star rank.
Sean Porter, assistant advisor.
I'm Alex Porter, and I'm on life.
I'm Sam Marcheris, and I'm a star.
I'm Jared Lakin, and I'm a first class.
I'm Bryce Ray, the Assistant Scoutmaster.
I'm Nico Nelson, and I'm a star rank.
I'm Corey Nelson, and I'm a tenderfoot. I'm Taylor Gordon, and I'm first class.
I'm Vance Nash, and I'm a first class.
I am Jonathan Pulsifer. I am star.
I am Adam Ballard, and I am tenderfoot.
I'm Cooper Perkinson, and I'm second class.
I'm Josh Howard, and I'm alive.
I'm Travis Howard, Scoutmaster for Troop 498.
My name's Caden Ray, and I'm from Scout Troop 888. No, 880.
There you go. Thank you, gentlemen. I have passed a copy of our Constitution on to all of these great scouts tonight. Thank you all for being here, and keep doing the good work that you're doing in our community. And you can all go back to your seats. Thanks.
It's my privilege to invite Pastor Shirley Elliott from Victory Tabernacle to the podium to offer our invocation this evening. Thank you, Pastor Elliott.
Most gracious Heavenly Father, we're so thankful for the privilege of being able to ask you to lead and guide in this very important meeting tonight. Every step is guided by thee, every good and perfect gift coming from thee. Now I ask you to bless and to have your way in every decision that is made in this meeting tonight for the benefit of your honor and glory, first of all, and then for the town of Gilbert, and for every other decision is made for it to be in the guidance of you. And we're going to give you praise, glory, and honor in the wonderful name of the Lord. Amen.
Pastor Elliott, thank you for your service to the town of Gilbert and to all those who worship with you. I appreciate your leadership. At this time, the clerk will conduct the roll call.
Mayor Jen Daniels.
Here.
Vice Mayor Bridget Peterson.
Thank you. Yes, here.
Councilmember Scott Anderson.
Here.
Councilmember Eddie Cook.
Here.
Councilmember Victor Peterson.
Here.
Councilmember Jordan Ray.
Here.
Councilmember Jared Taylor.
Here.
A quorum is present.
Thank you. At this time, we have communications from citizens. I'm just going to read the information that's on our agenda. Members of the public may comment on matters within the jurisdiction of the town, but not on the agenda. Our response is limited as a council to responding to criticism, asking staff to review a matter commented upon, or asking that a matter be put on a future agenda. Vice Mayor Peterson will read the names. We have 5 individuals who wish to address us this evening. There are lights on the podium. Those lights indicate the amount of time. Each resident or citizen will be given 3 minutes. And when the light turns yellow, that's a 30-second warning that it's time to wrap up your comments. Again, we are not allowed to respond, but we can certainly direct staff to work with you or to have a conversation with you from the dais. So at this time, Vice Mayor.
Thank you, Mayor. I have Katrina West. If you could come down to the podium, give us your name and your city or town of residence. I don't see it. I don't see anybody responding. Excuse me? Oh, okay. Thank you. I have Lucy Linder. You could come down to the podium and give us your name and city or town of residence, please.
I'm Lucy Linder, resident of Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm here to talk about Ordinance 2664, which a specific paragraph has to do with the feeding of feral cats on town property. This is kind of a difficult decision because it does not, on the part of the city, because it does not address the necessity to control the breeding of the cats, which is definitely an issue. There's trap, neuter, return, TNR, which has been requested and denied. A letter of denial was given to Katrina West through Robert Carmona, the head of the Parks and Rec Department. And when a question came up in a meeting with him on October 1st about the plan that Gilbert has for this controlling of the breeding of animals, we did not get a definitive answer. I personally have done quite a bit of negotiating, if you will, for managed cat plans in various venues, among them Dana Park, Arizona Mills, Scottsdale Osborne campus of the hospital there, Trilogy HOA, Superstition Springs HOA, all with successful cat managed plans that are now in effect. Secondly, surrounding communities, Chandler, Tempe, Mesa, all participate with TNR, and they have grant monies available that they also allocate to citizens. So my question would be, and I know you can't answer a question, but what is keeping Gilbert from getting on board with this kind of thing? Pinal County also has a TNR program. So the specific purpose I'm here tonight is to say that there are volunteers ready to spend time and money, and they have been spending time and money. They are willing to educate people because a lot of people, I think, don't really know what's involved with TNR and so forth. I think getting their advice and their expertise would be a good step. It would make a more effective community, beneficial decision, and you could take advantage of what they have to offer. People working together instead of against each other build a better community. One side pitted against the other doesn't really help anybody. Nobody wins. And I would hope and encourage Gilbert to take a better stance to get a firm solution to take care of this cat problem rather than issuing trespassing tickets and denial letters, which don't really get anything done. Thank you very much.
No, we don't clap in council chambers. I apologize. We try to keep the decorum so that we can handle the business of the town. So thank you. We don't clap or boo, for that matter. Try to keep that going. I think there might be an issue with the timer. Patrick, did we correct the issue? Perfect. Thank you.
Victoria Stallings, if you could come down to the podium and give us your name and city or town of residence, please.
My name is Victoria Stallings, and Gilbert's been my home for 30 years. I'd like to speak regarding the management of feral cats in our community. I know you all have an interest in maintaining the beauty of Gilbert and minimizing the feral cat population, although it might not be a priority for you at this time. However, the feral cat population can grow at a rapid rate if it's not actively managed. We as humans have been given dominion over the animals. This stewardship includes caring for, protecting, and overseeing any needs. There are many community volunteers who take this responsibility to heart and feel part of their purpose here is to help care for, protect, and oversee the needs of our wild feral friends. As you well know, we do not all approach the stewardship in the same way or at the same level of commitment. As members of the town council, I know you put in many hours thinking about how to make Gilbert a place where people want to live and businesses want to take up residence. We count on you to make decisions that reflect the values of our community. Developing a plan for reducing the feral cat population will keep it from becoming a problem. Please think about the following questions. I know you can't answer them. I'd like you to understand, because we'd like to understand how our town council is going to demonstrate dominion over the feral cats who live in our community and how you will help stabilize those colonies. Outside the city ordinance prohibiting the feeding of feral animals, what else does the city have in place to address the issue of overpopulation of feral cats on city property? Does Gilbert provide grant money for neighborhoods or business owners who may have challenges with feral cats and would like to utilize the trap, neuter, or spay programs? Moving forward, is there a possibility of developing an interest group of community volunteers who are actively trapping cats to work with the town council on developing an ongoing plan to manage and reduce the feral cat colonies in Gilbert? We're trusting the good men and women of this council to demonstrate the capacity to recognize each individual who supports this community. To paraphrase Gandhi, the good men and the good women are the friends of all living things. Thank you.
Next, I have Paul Rodriguez. If you could give us your name and city or town of residence. Oh, Paul? Oh.
Paul Rodriguez, Gilbert. I think you all probably remember me from the last meeting. Let me just give you some information. My objective is to do my level best to give the council information that will hopefully cause you to reconsider and ultimately rescind the no feeding ordinance in Gilbert. Okay, FYI, one cat and her offspring can produce 450,000 cats in 7 years. You heard that at the last meeting. Okay, here's what you didn't hear. A female cat, and by the way, this is courtesy of Dr. Dawn Archuleta, a veterinarian, who is willing to come here and speak to the council. Now, we'd have to give her a specific time, because we can't just ask her to come over here and sit around and wait. But here's the information. A female cat can get pregnant at 4 months. The gestation period for a cat is 58 to 68 days. I think you can do the math. One female cat can produce 3 to 4 litters in 1 year. A female cat does not have an ovulation cycle. What that means is this: if an unspayed female is anywhere near an unneutered male, the female can go into heat. This is called induced ovulation. All cats, just like people, must have food and water. A malnourished cat is more prone to disease and illness. Now, I could sit up here or stand up here and give you all the statistics, but ultimately, this is going to come down to right and wrong. It is wrong to penalize any individual who literally takes action to feed a hungry animal. It's wrong. Gilbert is a religious community. We do have dominion. We do not have the right to literally kill a helpless animal. Now, I'm not going to sit up here and preach, but ultimately it's going to come down to this. Many of you are young. You have a career ahead of you. You don't want your opponent 10 years down the road to come back and say, "Aren't you the one who was starving cats in Gilbert?" Take my word for it. You don't want to hear those words. Many of you have children. When those children get older, and thanks to the World Wide Web, they will see this. Why on earth would you put an ordinance in place that causes the unnecessary suffering of innocent animals? Okay, again, we can get you all the stats. You've got to make the call. I hope you'll make the right call. Thank you.
Next, we have Marianne Ashudo. If you could come to the podium and give us your name and city or town of residence, please.
Thank you very much. My name is Mary Ann Ashudo, and I'm a resident of Chandler. However, I have been trapping and returning many, many years, 20-something years. I am one of the original founders of Friends for Life Animal Sanctuary, and and I run right now Where the Cats Meow. I put kittens up for adoption. A lot of these kittens are found in dumpsters, in plastic bags, just discarded and thrown away. My TNR, trap, neuter, and return, is another focus of mine. Basically, after all these years, is because the goal is to try to control the population. And once a colony is located, fed to bait and trap, and then all spayed and neutered, returned to that property, left ear tipped, they're earmarked, we know, we lightly feed to maintain, it works. We control. If a colony is just left unfed and left to starve or leave, the problem is that other cats will move into that area, and then all of the money that was spent on spaying and neutering was just thrown away. There's Arizona Animal Defense League of Arizona. and the spay-neuter hotline. I have some flyers for spay-neuters if anybody wants to take a part in spaying and neutering. They have grant money that I have worked with in Chandler, in Mesa, in Tempe, and I have been doing this but this new ordinance is frightening a lot of our trappers, which we have the same goal. The goal is to control the population. And when I take in these kittens that people come and bring them to our rescue groups, it's basically because feral cats are having these babies and no one wants them. And so we try to put them up for adoption. But I'd like to go and focus on the main part, which is the trapping and neutering and returning so that each of these colonies are held and maintained. So this ordinance, no one knew about it. Some of our trappers, feeders, have been fined or received tickets, had to go to court, and it's just intimidating to them. I'm sorry, I have to sum it up. I wish that we could please be on the agenda. We need to be on the agenda, and we can get the proper, maybe actually Stephanie Nichols-Young from Animal Defense League of Arizona. I'd love to have her talk and explain exactly the statistics on how it works. Thank you.
Vice Mayor?
That's all I have, Mayor.
Thank you. At this time, we'll move to our consent agenda.
Mayor, thank you. I've heard that nobody has anything to pull off the, Councilmember Anderson, do you have anything to pull off of the agenda?
No, I don't.
Thank you. So with that, I would like to approve the consent agenda, item 1, 2, 3, 4, 4A with A, B, A and B, and 5 and 6 with the minutes as amended in the packet.
Second.
Please vote.
Aye.
Thank you, Councilmember Anderson. That motion carries with a 7-0 vote. That completes our consent agenda and moves us to our public hearing item. Are there any public hearing items that our council wishes to discuss? Any requests to speak from the public? All right, at this time, I will open the public hearing on agenda items 7, 10, 11, and I will close the public hearing on those agenda items. We'll do 8 and 9 separately. Is there a motion?
So moved, Mayor.
Second.
Please vote. Councilmember Anderson?
Aye.
Thank you. That motion carries with a 7-0 vote. I will open the public hearing on agenda items 8 and 9. Actually, I will not open the public hearing. I will just look for a motion to continue those 2 items to December 6th.
Mayor, I move to continue both of those items to December 6th.
Second.
Please vote.
Aye.
That motion carries with a 7-0 vote as well. That moves us to our administrative items. For those of you who are here for a high school class, I think I see some students here, maybe a college class. You guys picked the best meeting of the entire year to come. We're moving quickly, so thank you. All right, administrative items. Any boards, commission, or committee reports from our council? Are you afraid I'm going to break your record for the shortest meeting? And so now you're going to make a lot of comments?
You've already passed that, so you're not going to break it. So I appreciate your trying. No, I wanted to share with the council, yesterday was our last subcommittee meeting on civility. So we started the process back last February, and we've worked with a very diverse team here, and we're going to present that to to the council here in the December 20th council meeting. So very excited to share that with all of you and looking forward to that.
I guess this could belong better under current events, but just wanted to thank everyone who helped this year with I Run for Good, and just say that we raised a little over $10,000 for Ascend, and a great community partner, and we had over 200 runners come out, and it was really a neat event. Happy to have Waymo there, for example, as one of our sponsors, and of course Dignity Health, as always, has been our presenting sponsor. Albertson, Safeway, I could go through the list. We had lots of wonderful sponsors and appreciate everyone's support. We're very happy to be able to contribute to Ascend, who serves those in need in our community every day. So with that, that's all I had, Mayor. Thank you for the moment.
Thank you. All right, seeing no additional items, a report from our town manager on current events. Nothing tonight. Report from council on current events.
I just wanted to just take a moment and congratulate our Gilbert Police Chief and the Gilbert Police Department. We attended a pinning ceremony today for 8 members of the team that were promoted to different levels within the department, and it was just really great to watch them have their family members come up and pin those items onto their uniforms. And I just want to say a big thank you to our chief. I think that's you in the back of the room. It's hard to tell. Yes, thank you and congratulations, Chief, and to all of those members.
Thank you, Vice Mayor. Report from me on current events. I want to remind everyone that this weekend is Gilbert Days. We're very excited about our tomorrow night, the Glow Run, which is sold out. So thanks to our Parks and Rec team for putting that together. It's a little switch on what we've done in the past, and very successful. So tomorrow night's Glow Run. I see Robert back there. Thank your team for me. This is the busiest weekend ever for the Parks and Rec team, so we're grateful for their efforts. I don't think they sleep for a solid 36 hours. Saturday morning is our Gilbert Days Parade, where we celebrate both the heritage of Gilbert and where we're going. This year's theme is What's Your Adventure? There's an adventure to be had in Gilbert. We have more than 100 entries for the parade this year. Great community offerings. I got an email today, multiple marching bands, just a great update for the town. I'm proud that our sister city will be walking with the council as we hand out candy and flags and enjoy, again, that relationship. I also want to remind everybody it's also the 10K and half marathon in the town. So if you aren't planning on coming to the parade or you're not running in any of the races, you might not want to drive in Gilbert until noon. So if that can be avoided, it's always a pain point, but this is a big day for us as a community, and it's an opportunity for us to celebrate our heritage. So we invite everyone to participate in that, and just warn everybody about some of the road closures. All of the information can be found on our town's website. Sure, I'd be happy to. I also want to mention it's Gilbert Days Rodeo, both tomorrow night and Saturday at Welcome Home Ranch. And Gilbert Promotional Corp works extremely hard to put on the rodeo, and it's always a great time. This morning at 9 o'clock this morning, we were privileged to do the groundbreaking for the new Phoenix Children's and Mercy Gilbert joint partnership for a children's and women's health hospital that'll be right here in the town of Gilbert. It's the first of its kind in the entire state of Arizona. It's a 380,000 square foot facility. To give you some comparison, Mercy Gilbert's current hospital is about 350,000 square feet. So they're more than doubling. And also the quantity of offerings and the need for those offerings within the town of Gilbert is both greatly appreciated and needed. So we're very proud of our partners, Dignity Health, and for all the work that they do to keep our community healthy. It was just a real privilege and an honor to be part of that this morning. So Gilbert continues to grow. Thanks to each of you for participating. At this time, we will adjourn the meeting. Thank you.